Hello? Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome to a live stream. Right. Tonight, we're taking the Phenom 300E for a jaunt. We're heading out of Scottsdale in Arizona, just north of Phoenix. And we're going to be flying up to Las Vegas with a stop at Henderson Executive Airport, just south of the Strip. We're going to land there, and then it's over to some choppers, yes, helicopters, as we fly over Las Vegas at nighttime. Sin City, the place that's very warm and full of things. Disneyland for adults, that's what they say, do you know? But I hope you're all keeping terribly well. Hope the weather's treating you. Currently 20 degrees here in Tipperary at Murph Manor. It's 22 degrees inside the man cave. We can get used to this. Oh, we can get used to this. So it's absolutely grand. So the Phenom, this is now up to version 1.16. 1.16, that's the amount of updates we've seen since its release, only a couple of months back. So FS Reborn have been flat out, and they've also added in some new options when it comes to flying the aircraft. We have a new kind of easy to follow flight model, or we have the, you know, the professional one, the one that, well, the pilots on the dev team, the beta team with Raoul said, don't change a thing. So we have an option of both, which is going to be pretty cool. I've been also watching today, as I'm doing some background work, I was watching videos of all the arrivals into Oshkosh, which looks, it looks absolutely incredible. And do you know what I saw today? There was, so the Irish Air Corps used to fly Marchetti Warriors, the CM Marchetti Warrior. Small little propellered plane that had, like, they were green and they had orange wingtips, fuel tanks, right? And the Marchettis were used mainly for training. They used them in a very light kind of air to ground role, and they were eventually they were replaced. They kind of got the Marchettis and the Fugas, they got rid of them all, and they replaced them with the PC9s, right? But I have very fond memories of a Marchetti. I got a flipping one years ago when I was only a kid, and one of them I remember seeing. Oh, Jesus, this is ages ago, but I remember seeing one of the Marchettis sold to a pilot in New York, and I was like, be Janie. And then I saw a video on YouTube of an Irish Air Corps livery, you know, on a Marchetti, and he was flying around kind of upstate New York, up that neck, not over the city now, just up New York State. But anyway, what I thought was absolutely deadly, as I was watching the arrivals today for Oshkosh, here is the Irish Air Corps livery Marchetti flying into Oshkosh with a few other aircraft, and it was just like, I was in that machine, you know. I thought that was brilliant. So we're famous, lads. Come on, Ireland, we're famous. So I thought that was pretty cool. And looking at the other arrivals then as well, I've been watching Aviation 101, and they got in. It was all rock your wings and all the jazz. It looks class, doesn't it? It really, really does. It looks absolutely brilliant. So yeah, we'll have to do some sort of an Oshkosh kind of a thing soon, very soon. I missed out this year. Every year I'm saying, yeah, we're going to do it. We'll fly the Fisk arrival or something. Just didn't manage to do it. But we'll have to do it. We'll have to, like, spend a bit of time training, learning. And I think we might be able to do a bit of something with SayIntentions there. That could be pretty cool, do you know? But anyway, speaking of SayIntentions, we're also flying with their ATC this evening. And it is a group flight, so fly anything you'd like. And we're going to be getting some ATC coverage from SayIntentions as we depart out of Scottsdale. So flight time is just over an hour and 20 minutes, give or take, as we get the aircraft set up. I haven't flown this in quite some time. We're in our little FBO here, a feature, of course, that comes with the FS Reborn Phenom 300. So yeah, very, very excited to give this an old blast here now. Do you know what I mean? There's a bit of tunage now in the background. So anyway, how are y'all keeping? Are you having a good day? Let's find out. CP65 is here. Good day to you, sir. Muse fan, happy Tuesday. Hope you're well, buddy. Welcome in, welcome in. Commander Balosh, a very happy Tuesday. It's Andy is here. Hope all is well. Spitfire RAF 165 months. Did you see what he did? 65 months. Thank you very, very much indeed. Mutley, good evening. Tenured is here. Creo, hello to all in County Mayo. Home Wrecker is in the house. Welcome aboard. Eamon 1973. Good to see you, Eamon. APU Inspector. Yes, we can sense the weekend is a-coming. Mac Vision, good to see you, bud. Mac Manser's here. Who else come in? Wicked Lumberjacks, happy Tuesday. 98 Vulcan is in the house. I'm Pierce is here, good evening. Flying Trits, 22 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, buddy. Hope all is well. Viper Strike is here. Welcome aboard. Sumner, happy Tuesday. Cyrus T, the man of teal, with a brand new emote. man of teal, and he dances, you know. That's how I imagine Cyrus walking wearing the cape of teal. Right. So we've a brand new emote there now for our subscribers. If you'd like to, you know, you can put them all up on the screen. Very fancy. Also, shout out to Cyrus. He updated our DC3 and included the classic variant, which I love. So great news. We also we put in a handful of other new emotes as well. So there's the bold corner, there's clipped, and then there's an upside down pink aeroplane for Mrs. TPHI. So you can see all of those, have fun with them, and yeah, that's what we do. Work Lurk again with a pint of Sumner. Good to see you, bud. Dame Iranian is here. Welcome in. Quokka is in the house. Hope all is well. Who else now? Malky Mac is here. Good to see you, Malky. Drew Bannon, 14 months, buddy. Thank you very, very much indeed. Cheers, man. The Impossible Face is taking the Honda jet. Nice. Dazza T. Arab. Well, hello. Jesus Dazza, he's sending us pictures of his setup. Right. He's a very tidy looking setup. Yes, yes, well maintained. It looks amazing though. He's got all the Scalarchy gear. He has some wind control gear in there as well for an A320. It looks absolutely gorgeous. So it does. So great work there. Airlock Doc, good evening. Mrs. TPHI, you're very welcome aboard. She's upside down and she's inappropriate and she's here. Welcome in, Mrs. Who else now? Did I miss anyone? Visualize, a very good evening. Elric is here. Idle Cutoff, Cambridge calling. Hello from Tipperary. Yeah, 20 degrees. The weather, it's cooled down quite a bit. It's down a good bit now. So we're looking good until I get to Spain. You know, I got a text off my aunt earlier on. She's like, it's 44 degrees out here. I was like, huh? Right. So that's going to be interesting. We'll see what happens there. Mugan, good evening. Hope all is well, buddy. Elric, there you are again. JP Gaming's in the house. Uniform Goose. Good day, Goose. Hope all is well. And we recovered from our Tioman landing last night in Malaysia. Yes, lots of fun was had there. Sim Guy, happy Tuesday to you. You're very welcome in. Father's Game is in the house. The Warbird arrival. That'd be class as well. Wait now, I think that Marchetti came in on the Warbird arrival. So it did. And then I had the DC-6, the Flying Bulls. They have a P-38 Lightning and a DC-6. And it's just happy Christmas. It looks amazing. Do you know, they've done a great job at it. Cracker is in the house. Welcome in. Hermit Something. A very good afternoon to Boston. Hope you're well. Did you get all your stuff reset and fixed? Currently 34. It might get up to 36, says CP. Jesus. Stu Snape is here. Tier 3 for 18 months. He says, how are you, Murph? Hope you're well. Stu, great to see you, man. And a very happy Tuesday to you. And thank you so very much indeed. 18 months, buddy. Insane support. Thank you very much. Father's Game says, Sun and Fun is the same vibe. I think the idea with Sun and Fun, it's a little bit kind of calmer, if we can say that. It is calmer. It's not as, you know, it's nowhere as big as Oshkosh, as EAA Venture. That event, it's on my bucket list. The time of the year is kind of crappy because, like, you know, we have FS Weekend, FS Expo, and right, it's only a month later. Do you know what I mean? Than Expo. I mean, this time last month, what day is today? It's 21st. Okay, we were home, but like, do you know what I mean? We'll have to wait and see. Sprockets, good evening. Hope all is well. Stu with 205 streams in a row. Jesus. Mrs. TPHI with 245. That's a lot of streaking. Thank you very much indeed. 205 in a row. That's kind of mad. Visualize says it's 102 degrees here in Withica. How'd you spell Withica? Withica. How'd you pronounce that? Strap21. Hola. Hope you're well. It's Smithers is here. Happy Tuesday. Murph, Sun and Fun in Florida has the same vibe. Warbird arrival and the single and twin arrivals, which are color dot. Yeah. Oh, you've flown both of them. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. They have the same dots on the runway. But yeah, we'll have to do them, lads. It's do you know what I mean? Anthony V, good day to you. Hope you're well. Grimmy McGinnis here. Michaela, welcome aboard. Cornwolf, happy Tuesday to you, buddy. Gar Gaming, hello to all in County Galway. Mr. TPHI found the emote. Look at the friggin' Man of Teal one. He's just going for an L ramble, you know, walking the dog. Yeah, brilliant. Fantastic. I found Pain. Good woman yourself. Toto 2495. And to Mrs. Toto, good evening and welcome. Hope you guys are keeping well. Vasco is here. A very good evening to you. Vasco from MSFS Hope all is well, my dude. You're very welcome in. Great to see you. And yeah, Daz, a great setup, bud. Great setup. Yeah, clipped and the bowl corner. And I don't know how well they come up now, you know, but sure, listen, we'll see how this all gets on. I've a few more emotes I want to add in. We need to do something on the Say Intention side for like Elisa or something, right? I shall say these only ones where she gives out to me, you know. Not that people would give out to me all the time. People give out to me all the time. But yeah, we had a lot of fun with that on Sunday. Oh man, it was brilliant. So yeah, we'll see what the story is there. Who else come into the parlour now? Billy is here, good to see you. Grafton11, welcome aboard. Wicked Lumberjack says, Murph, did you see this? The footage of the flying bulls? I did. I didn't see it flying along the Hudson though. No, I saw it doing its routine at Oshkosh with that P-38. It looked absolutely incredible. Just a gorgeous plane. Do you know? Chalks is here. Good evening. Hope you're well. Where's this now? Mrs. Ferreira sends her regards. Well, hello and good evening to the both of you, and I hope all is well. Let me see. This one cracks me up too. Naughty Gnome, yeah. Did you not see that one before? No. White Lake is here. Good to see you. Magsim TV, welcome aboard. Say Intentions are in the chat. Good evening, gentlemen, gentle people, gentle persons. Good evening. We got there in the end. Hope you guys are well. Now, who else is here? Is it Jorian? You're very welcome aboard. Sunjammer is here. Jalagod, good evening. Rob MCR is in the chat, and a very good evening to you as well. Quick run over to the tube. We shall say hello to those watching. Will C, good to see you, Will. Hope you're keeping well. Dave Cleary, legend Dave. Welcome back, Dave. Northland Air. Happy Friday, I wish. Tuesday. Good to see you, bud. Roll Tide is here. Dave, JSB is in the house. Good to see you, Dave. Kubi Montana, you're very welcome aboard. Kieran Niall, how are you, man? Hope you're keeping very well. Who else came in here now? Jorian is there as well, and brilliant. What up, Murph? I'm thinking about buying a Viper Wing F-35 flight sim. It's pretty expensive. An F-35 flight sim? I've no idea, Will. Is it like a standalone gadget? I'm not quite sure. Don't forget Larry is in the house, checking in from Kilmanton. Good evening, Larry. How is she gotten? Illicit Major, good to see you. Hermit says, I deleted GSX and some other add-ons, installed Flight Sim, and it's all grand again. Interesting. Right, for our plan tonight, I've just created a flight plan on SimBrief, and I have filed the flight plan to Say Intentions. I've gone into my pilot portal. I've updated my call sign, so all the jazz should be grand. We're going to fly this one tonight as a single pilot operation, and we've utilised some scenery here at Scottsdale. This is our FBO, and we're going to fly in towards Las Vegas. This should be a lot of fun, we hope and see. So I'm going to press some buttons here, and sure, you wouldn't know your luck. I reckon I should do well, that is a transition. Watch. You have to pay a fortune for them. Jesus. Right. But anyway, tunage. There we go. All right, we got some sounds. So we're in our FBO. Doesn't it look absolutely brilliant, right? You should look it up. They have a lot of different jets. Yeah, well, I'll need to look into that. I've never heard of it, to be honest. I know there's DS or DCS, but you know, Fly Tampa, LA. Yes, that's the one Father's game. But yes, Rich Gillen, good to see you, bud. Have you looked at the charts for Henderson, Murph? No, we're going to do all that here now in a moment. So, first things first, we shall go over to SimBrief and have a look at our flight plan. All right. So this is what our flight plan looks like here. So we are November 235 Romeo Mike. We're in a Phenom 300E. Our cruise for this one is going to be all the way up to flight level 380. That's 38,000 feet. Our average wind component is going to be a headwind, and we're looking at 103 at 8, which is the average. It's not terribly windy, which is great. Passenger load sheet, that's all done in there as well. And as I said, I've pre-filed this on the network for SayIntentions.ai. They can pick it up automatically once you sync everything to SimBrief. But I always do it this way. If you're doing a VATSIM flight, you're going to pre-file it. I'll always pre-file it to SayIntentions as well. Right, so that's what we try and do. All right. Next up, over in SayIntentions, in our pilot portal, all we're making sure here is that our SimBrief is that our call sign is the one we want, November 235 Romeo Mike. I made that mistake the other day. And then if we come on over here on our left-hand side, and we're going to go to Groupie. We should have a Groupie flight for tonight, which we do. We're going to click on this, and we're going to see all the details. We're going to be taking the Phenom for a flight out of Scottsdale up to Las Vegas, and then after that we're going to go fly some choppers in and around the city. All right, so we're going to be checking out all that here now in a moment. Next up, of course, is going to be our flight plan. We need to have a look to see what the story is going to be. We're expecting to depart out of Scottsdale runway 21, and we're on the Mesa 7 departure. So we'll go ahead and bring up our departure. So we can see that we're planning from our departure, the Mesa 7, it's going to be a left turn, 355 degrees, and possibly vectors then to get us to our fix up at Zephyr at 10,000 feet, not below. We do have speed restrictions. Runway 21 do not exceed 210 knots. So we want to be careful of that. Why is that? Is that do not exceed 210 until established on assigned heading? Noise abatement, perhaps? I don't know. Or it could be the fact that we're close to some very high terrain. All right. So that's what we need to look for. So that's what her plan is. Phoenix, as I said, is to our south. All right. And then as we're rambling up into Las Vegas, we get as far as Kiko, and then we need to get onto the runway. Now we're expecting runway 35 left, ideal, so it's pretty much straight in, and it's coming in on this side here. So if we have a look at the approach, we have an RNAV or we have a VOR. I'm going to go with the RNAV from Skiver. Where does that bring me from? No, it'll be final. So we can do an RNAV. Approach RNAV does not connect to 3.5. Interesting. So it'd be vectors, I suppose, would it? VOR? No, they're miles out of the way as well. All right, we'll leave that one blank. So we'll leave the approach clear. But we do know we have to fly on the arrival. So let's have a look at the arrival. So let me see, Gwill or Bison. Do we have any of those? We do. So from Gwill, it's going to be heading in this way. Bison not below 240. Then we're into Kong, and there's a published hold at Kong if we're in trouble. Then it's up to Kiko, Nintendo, and then Henderson is going to be in this way. So any rules here? So let's see. Routing from Kong on track over to Kiko, on track to Nintendo, then on track. Expect radar vectors to final approach course. All right, okay, that's what we'll do. Nothing else on this is kind of screaming at me. Quick look at the airport chart. We're planning on 3.5 left. Therefore, we want to be parking somewhere in here on the left-hand side. If we're coming in 3.5 left, we'll expect to vacate the runway either at Echo or on Foxtrot. Worst case scenario, we have hotel, and that brings us down with the T-hangars. But we want to be parking somewhere in here. Once we get down, it's going to be over to choppers, and then it's very much just it's VO4 flying. It'll be dusk. That's me chair. It is my chair before you say anything else. But yeah, so that's what the story is, and all of this is programmed into both the aircraft and with SayIntentions, or at least that's the hope, right? So let us ramble out of our little office. I wonder, can we can't interact with this gadget yet. Soon, Vrads, very soon, right? Local time, it is 18:22 local. That's the time I have it set in the sim, and we're using live weather. So 18:22 is our local time. See the animations of this. Jeppesen made all this. He's an absolute legend, isn't he? Absolute legend. And we even have fish. Yes, friends, we have fish. Piranhas, but they're dangerous 2D fish. They'll get you every time. There's even a clownfish. So that's our fish tank. Isn't this brilliant, isn't it? The whole FBO is here. And looking out the window, I mean, look at that. We got a Connie out there as well. Absolutely beautiful. So the entire building, as we zoom out, right? This is our FBO. We can actually place this into the scenery. It comes as part of the aircraft, right? Isn't that absolutely, like, isn't it the best thing ever, these FBOs? Because these can absolutely transform default scenery. Like, absolutely transform it. So we have the ability. This is the small little executive FBO. We can go for the medium size. We can go for a large size. We can even put in our own hangars. This one comes with a hangar. It has our own branding. We can upload our own branding. This is absolutely incredible. And it's been quite a while since we've used this, so I'm looking forward to this one. Here is our aircraft. We're taking out November 235 Romeo Mike. That's my call sign. That's what I fly with. And it's a beautiful black, gold, white, and silver livery. And it looks absolutely insanely good. Now we've got to be careful, right? With this aircraft, it's important to be looking at our remove before flight tags, and the reason being is we got to be very careful trying to start these engines. You always have to face these turbojet engines into the wind. And if you're looking at these guys, well, the wind is behind them. So we're going to have to get the aircraft pushed and then turned to be facing into the wind. If you don't do that, there's a good chance you're going to damage these engines on startup, leading to a hot start and otherwise. There is a FADEC system, but it cannot overcome the elements outside. So we're going to have to do a thing, right? So we'll do a thing. We will move the aircraft. And there is a feature coming soon where there's going to be its own tow, pushback and towing and all this. We could also utilize SayIntentions to give us a push there as well, or a reposition. So we have a lot of options, lots and lots of options, right? So we're going to jump inside the cockpit and we're going to start getting this airplane into action. So we're going to go to our flight plan. We've already imported, so this is what our flight plan looks like. Departure out of Scottsdale all the way up to Las Vegas. We have our charts here with Navigraph, so we just pop them up on the screen. Let me see, Scottsdale, show us the ground chart and the airport. We should appear ourselves here now. There we are. That's where we're located on this as well. All right. How did you move the aircraft or the aircraft? Just slew mode. Ground ops. This is where we're going to have a look. So we're going to be saying reset, unload, or reload. So I'm going to unload and then we're going to reload. Now we can use FS Reborn's simulation of you have to call the fuel truck, you have to call the passengers, and you'll see everything started moving up into position, or we can skip it. It's entirely up to ourselves. So we're going to go back into Simbri for this one, and we're going to have a look at our weight and balance. So we're in kilograms, so I'll just horse this onto the other screen. We're in kilograms here as well. So total weights, right? Fuel, it reckons, is just going to be over 1,000. We have loads of fuel on this. I'm going to leave the fuel alone, right? However, our payload is about 731. So our payload is about 731. Cargo baggage is 96. So we need to load in some passengers, right? So the pilot, well, the pilot goes in. Co-pilot now, 111 kilos. What do you reckon? Shut up, I didn't ask you. So passengers need to go in, right? So we're going to say it's looking for 8 passengers. So we'll see what our weight is going to be. So we'll horse these lads in there. What are we looking for here? Payload 731 with cargo is 800 and odd. All right, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, call it 8 roughly something, and we're going to load that instantly, something like that, right? Yeah, Slimline Murphy, yeah, I know, I'm the same, right? Visualize exclamation point route will give you the route. So we have our pitot covers removed, chocks, engine covers, landing gear pin, and also the security cones and the red carpet. We can disappear all of those. We can connect the GPU, and we can start her up with the GPU. So or we don't, right? In this case, we're going to just start it without the GPU. I think she can do that. Memory serves me. Cabin comfort. There's a full simulation in here if you want, or you just ignore it, right? You can follow this, or you can completely ignore it. All right. It is pretty cool though. These are our passengers. One is anxious VIP. You know, Angelina Jolie. We're bringing Angelina Jolie for a spin. This is brilliant. She'll have a good old chat with you know, Zoriana Cole or Fernando Guzman. Brilliant, right? Brilliant. Pyrotech, good evening, buddy. Hope you're well. But yeah, so we're loaded up here. What else you want to do? Maintenance on the aircraft. Everything should be okay. We've almost 6 hours on the aircraft. Oil quantity 4.6, a little bit low, but nothing to worry about there. Our realism settings are turned on as well. So from here, we're going to start putting some power into the aircraft. So before we turn on that battery, we're going to ensure a couple of things. Landing gear is in the down position, flap handle is in the up position, right? And we're going to come on over here, and we're going to have the IFE turned on when we hit the battery. Oxygen should be down. We can't test any of that yet. Here's our battery. So we'll go battery 1 and battery 2. And from here, generators, flick them on up to auto. The bleeds are going to go on up to auto. And then we have all our different we've all our different enunciator test switches here that we can do ourselves here as well. All right. The Embraer yoke, very kind of futuristic and cool looking. It's pretty much the same design ergonomically that you found in the Concorde, would you believe? Right. Look at these lads now. Look, thinking they're absolutely gas. Can I do that over here now? How do I post emotes into that shagging chat for these lads? Hang on. I should really have these in a button, shouldn't I? Now, into the shag and bowl corner with you. Brilliant. Ashley, good to see you. We're flying into Las Vegas, Henderson Executive. That's where we're headed. Right, so what do we want here? Fuel pumps auto. Hydraulics, turn them on. ELT, leave it alone. Signs on. Heating, we'll go back to those after engine start. Right? And we'll okay all of this stuff. Now, we want to do a couple of things to the aircraft to get it up and running. But I'd be happier getting the engine started first. So let me see. Voice data recorder. We'll go ahead and give that a test as we're waiting for things to come alive. We also have some lights up here. So at this stage, we'll put on our nav light and get our main lights turned on in here. Lights on in the cabin. Emergency lights are going to be armed. So that's the aircraft system itself coming up.
System test. Okay.
Okay, so TAW's system test has been okay. We're going to continue with our test here as well. We're also going to pick up our ATIS.
L contact you have information November.
So we continue on. So TAW's doing a quick test.
Airport. Information November. 1853 Zulu.
It took me ages to find them.
Arriving and departing runway 21.
How's the volume, lads? We
Wind
good?
170 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky clear.
TAW's
Temperature
system
33.
test. Okay.
2.18.
I'll do a quick check on
Altimeter
the traffic here as well.
29906. Density altitude 3900 feet. Advise on
Traffic
course heading.
system test
Altitude.
passed.
And
Alright.
flight following is requested.
It's exclusive to the
Read
marketplace,
back all
yes.
runway and hold
Okay,
short
so see this one here now, our
instructions.
thrust rating. Outside air
Advise on
temperature
initial
39. We're
contact.
going to
You
set
have
this.
information November.
39 degrees. Let's double check that is
Scottsdale
correct.
Airport.
It is.
Information
39
November.
degrees. And we're going to send the data into the
1853
FMS.
Arriving and departing runway 21. Wind 170 at 5. Visibility 10.
Excellent.
Sky clear. Temperature 33.
Alright, continue on. Flight plan.
Altimeter 29906.
Shouldn't this come in when I do the flight?
Density altitude 3900 feet. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
Isn't that like
Read
supposed to
back all runway
automatically
and hold
import
short
over, no?
instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information
Very
November.
strange. I always thought that should come up.
Scottsdale Airport.
Anyway, it's not
Information
important.
November.
We'll do this manually.
1853
KSDL,
Zulu. Arriving and departing runway
KSDL,
21.
destination
Wind 170 at 5.
is going to be Henderson,
Visibility 10. Sky clear.
KHND.
Temperature 33. Dew point 18.
Information November. And then we'll add some waypoints. You can add it, it's in the other menu. You can add it in, it's, oh wait, hang on. Is it not, is it in here somewhere, no? Re-import. Charts, ground ops. I thought it just auto-imported though, no? Sim brief, bottom left main menu. Oh, on this. Ah, very good, very good, very good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I forgot about that. Just request that, so. In progress, imported. Excellent. Right, so runway 21. Does it have a procedure in here? It does. Perfect. Okay, so it's going to be Mansek, Zapper, Rasta, and then it's all the way in. All right, that'll do lovely. VNAV, let me see here now. FMS speed 190, that'll do. Transition, perfect. Cruise, yeah, we'll move. That's all good to me. We'll go back one here now. Back again into... What was I doing here? This was under our initialization. So the flight plan is in. We continue on. Landing field elevation via the FMS. Empty weight, aircraft. We're going to fob sync. Now, our weight and balances should have came in here, should they not? There they go. Next, runway 21, perfect. takeoff speeds are going to be put in, landing speeds are going to be put in for the crack, and what else do we have? Takeoff data. So let's have a look. So it's runway 21, load the METAR, sink or barrow. Runway 21 is grand, and our configuration is going to be flaps 2. I'm going to go flaps 1 on this one. Runway alignment, we'll leave her there. Takeoff data, and accept all those. Accept all those. And now we're going to accept the initialization of the aircraft, which is good. Right, so there's our map. What are we looking at here? Because we have options on what we can show on the map here, right? So left-hand side, we want to show a map. Right-hand side, let's see here now what we can do. Because we can push this guy over to our right-hand side as well. So I might show the weather on this guy. And we will show... We can show traffic here, I suppose. Right? But I might just show a map. I might just show the full map. Now, can I get that as one big map? Yes, we can. Poof. There we go. And also, can we display our flight plan on the screen? Is going to be the question. Let's see here now. So, terrain, relative, Connex radar. Don't need that, I suppose. Inset window. That's our flight plan. Aviation, air. That's okay, and that's okay. Right, all that is okay. So let's go ahead and power up this machine and see what happens. Shall we? I think we shall. Now, can we actually start? I think we can start this up without the... I think we can start this up without a GPU. I could be very wrong, but we're going to find out together. Right, engine switch is to off. We're going to turn it on. Are we ready? Ignition. ITT is rising. Ignition. Bus is off. Right, she's coming up. Okay, ITT looks like she's going to peak out at about 5:28. Perfecto. Go ahead and get our door closed now. We're finished with everyone outside. And we can sort out all our bleeds and all this jazz here now in a moment. Okay, continue on now to the left side. And because we don't have a GPU, we should see the right engine increase, right? 1, 2... Right engine increases, and that's to give power into the left starter. So far, so good. Shed bus is off. Don't worry about that now for the minute. That's just like a draw on our electrics, you know what I mean? Okay, 2 spills back down. 1 is now up. ITT peaks at 524. And we're looking good. Super duper. Right hand side. Let's go to our aircraft systems. Quick status. We're looking good there. ECS, we're looking good there. We aren't running it. Electrical system is good. Fuel system is good. Ice protection shouldn't need. And everything else is good. Keep our status open here. And now we continue on with our flows. ADS probes are set to auto. Windshield heating, leave it alone until we're airborne. Pressurization goes to auto. ECS goes to both. Air conditioning, we can turn this on now. Keep it on auto. Temperature's going to be low. Cabin altitude, we'll leave that set for the minute. And if we go to ECS, we should now see VCS is open. And we'll probably close that for our initial takeoff, so we'll see what happens, right? So it's over to clearance. 124.8. Scottsdale clearance, a very good afternoon. November 235, Romeo Mike is type Phenom 300. We're over at the FBO. Information November. We're looking to pick up our IFR clearance. Alright. Hey, say again, Jim. Good to see you. Devil Fly, good evening. G Slayer, good evening. Hope you're well, lads.
5 Romeo Mike, clear to Henderson Executive via the Mesa 7 departure, then as filed, climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 380, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 120.7, squawk 7465. Expect runway 21.
7465. Okay, we are cleared to Henderson via the Mesa 7 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect flight level 380, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 120.7, squawk 7465, and we'll expect runway 21 for November 235 Romeo Mike. 7465, you're in. You're looking good.
Romeo Mike, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.6.
Over the ground on 1216 for 5 Romeo Mike. See ya. Alright. That's good. That's good. Barrow have been done. Flight director can be turned on. Strobes. Landing, or taxi lights rather. I've no beacon lights, so that's why I'm going with strobes, yeah? It's one or the other. Ground, very good afternoon. November 235 Romeo Mike. Request taxi from the FBO, runway 21. I have an incredibly boring voice. Your man is brilliant, oh, Father Ted, isn't he? Brilliant.
5 Romeo Mike, runway 21, taxi via Alpha 16.
Roger, runway 21, taxi via Alpha 16, 5 Romeo Mike. Alright. Do. Alpha. And then Alpha 16. Right, we have a country mile to go. Are we ready, sports fans? Flaps, we said we're going to set them to 1. And we just want to make sure that our pitch trim is within normal as well. Bring this guy back up to about 10.
Still guiding Fairplay 7 Alpha Bravo. Also requesting taxi, runway 21. Main up.
Let's turn
Can
these
I
up
get a
a smidgen.
refund?
They were all just a little bit low, weren't they? Okay, off the brakes. Gibbo, good to see you, buddy. Hope all is well. Alright. So we kind of need to fly 3 as lads, but sure, listen.
Yeah, Alpha 16, Fairplay 7 Alpha Bravo.
We shall leave our FBO. And I'm just trying to get around the lads here, and we get up onto the Alphas.
Hello there.
And we ramble in there as well. Let me see here now. Master of Mirrors, welcome in. Bedrock, good to see you, bud. Sander is here. Welcome in, pal. Hope you're well. You're very welcome in, lads. A very good evening to you. And as I said, we're utilising Say Intentions for all our ATC. We just got our clearance. We need to taxi via Alpha. Don't mind him. And we're going to ramble on here, taking a left
approaching
onto Alpha.
runway 3.
So here be Alpha. And we've go all the way down to Alpha 16. My first ever Say Intentions experience on my headset goes belly up. Oh no!
Traffic, November 789, Tango Bravo, radio check.
That's the group. We got you 5x5.
Thank you.
And just like that, all was well in the round. Okay, back to ground there, Murph. I must come up with a way that I can have just to push to talk to a different button. Because you know the way it's a frequency. Can I do that? Controls. So if I just have like a push to talk button that we can be talking with the lads.
Hello there.
And if I have such a button, where do I hide it?
Scottsdale traffic, November 789, Tango Bravo, taxiing to runway 21 via Alpha.
Now, let me see. That's a little bit loud. So that's the group audio. We'll bring that down just a smidgen. So, a button I'm looking for. Can I put a button just for that? Intercom. Oh, we can't. Group chat, push to talk. Oh, jeez, it's terribly exciting. Where do I want this one? It needs to be bound to something I don't use. Oh, bloody hell. I use everything. What does this one do? Oh, we use this one. Group chat, radio check. Will this work? Try it again. Okay, it says group chat. You lads hear me? That was very loud, Murphy. Hello, hello? I wonder, does it need to go on,
Murphy's not coming through.
interesting.
Explosion buttons.
Yeah, I'm trying to... Hang on now. How about now? Nope. Okay.
Negative.
Okay, so group chat. Press and hold this button for the group chat push to talk, separate from comm. Then you can find dedicated control to use it when in the main group chat is set to push to talk. Oh, hang on, we'll get this figured out now. Wing, group chat push to talk. Wing. That's completely wrong. Radio check. Radio check to the group. I think you have to do it at the client level. No, I think you do it through here. I'm pressing the button and it comes up. It highlights on the screen, right? Oh, look at this big E just... I'll figure it out later. Because when I'm pressing the button, I can see the push to talk light up, right? Group chat, push to talk. So it is there. Right now. Microphone, real tech, intercom speakers. Yeah, they're all there. But the lads can't hear me.
They've done studies, 60% of the time it works.
Every time.
Every time.
Right, we'll figure it out, lads. We'll figure it out. I can talk to them if I put it on my Com 1 transmit. No problem.
Traffic, Golf 249 Tango Mike, taxi on Alpha for runway 21. Traffic.
No, you're not allowed. Yeah, that's a strange one now, isn't it? Alright, I'll figure that one out later. But we do have the group with us, which is pretty cool. Now, what were we told? Alpha 16, was it? Yeah, Jay, look at me taxiing. Bloody hell, Murphy. Will you slow it down? Call yourself a pilot. What sort of a muppet are you? Now, we could go Com 2 either. That'll probably fix it as well. But we'll see. Oh, look at this line of business jets.
Yeah, that's how I have it coming through. It's on Com 2. Also, Alpha 16 is at the tail end of the runway, so we may be a while.
5 Romeo Mike, contact tower on 119.9er, safe flight.
Over to Tower 119er for November 235 Romeo Mike, thanks. Okay, 119er. Okay, so I just need to figure out then the little push to talk buttons. So if I set that up to transmit on Com 2. Interesting. Alrighty then. Lights coming on. Squawk machine is on. And we'll talk to Tower. Tower, very good evening. November 235 Romeo Mike. Alpha 16. We're holding short runway 21. We're ready to go. Alright.
November 235 Romeo. Mike, Scottsdale Tower, runway 21, winds 170 at 5. RNAV Zeeper, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. RNAV Zeeper, runway 21 for November 235 Romeo Mike. Thanks. Alright.
Approaching runway 21.
Now. Alright, hold position just for a moment. We're on the Mesa 7, so we'll keep an eye on this. So that's going to be, when we take off, it's a left-hand turn. Sorry, it's going to be a right-hand turn over to 335 degrees. 335 degrees. Dial that in, and everything else is looking good. Speed, we'll probably set a climb speed here now in a while. Alright, power coming in. Takeoff power set. Alright, airspeed alive like an absolute champ. 80 knots. Yep, see daisy. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Flaps in. Man, the view's out of here, look. Jesus.
High speed.
Speed's okay.
5 Romeo Mike, contact Phoenix departure on 120.7.
Over to departure 1207 for November 235 Romeo Mike. Alright, keep her going. Phoenix departure November 235 Romeo Mike, passing 3,700 for 5,000. Yacht Ampere.
November 235 Romeo Mike, Phoenix departure, radar contact, climb via the SID.
Roger, climb via the SID, 5 Romeo Mike. That's up to 10,000. Okay, right turn. Okay.
Scottsdale traffic, November 789 Tango Bravo, lining up runway 21.
Easing out. This is interesting. Why don't have autopilot?
5 Romeo Mike, direct Zeeper, then as filed, please.
Direct Zeeper, then as filed. 5 Romeo Mike. Why don't I have autopilot, lads? Did we forget a button? FMS, yes. So she's trying to arm it. It doesn't like that, so we'll go heading, I suppose. Autopilot. I've no autopilot. Uh-oh. Did we forget a button? Anyway, we're direct. Let's keep going that way. Watch our speed. 220 was our speed constraint, but we're okay now. We're nearly at 10,000. Okay, figure out the autopilot. Why isn't that playing games? Do. I've nothing on my ECAS.
5 Romeo Mike, climb and maintain
Scottsdale
14,000.
traffic, November 789 Tango Bravo, taking off runway 2.
Climb maintain 14,000. November 235 Romeo Mike. Alright, keep her climbing. I've no autopilot. Have we seen this issue before? Watch your speed.
Scottsdale traffic, Golf 249 Tango Mike, lining up runway 21. Traffic.
5 Romeo Mike, contact Albuquerque Center on 125.25.
Over to center 12525 for 5 Romeo Mike. We'll see it.
Use of approved electronic devices is permitted in flight mode.
Go away now, you. Albuquerque, November 235 Romeo Mike, passing 12,000 to 14,000.
November 235 Romeo Mike, Albuquerque Center. Good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 220.
Roger, climb, maintain flight level 220, 5 runway Mike. We're hand flying this one tonight, kids. Did I forget a button? ELT is good. They're good. That's good. Pusher's good. Don't need them. Most unusual. What's your speed here? How on earth don't I have an autopilot?
Flight director.
Flight director's
So
working.
traffic, Golf 249 Tango Mike, taking off runway 21.
Heading.
With departure to the northwest. Traffic.
It's like the autopilot button itself is just like, no. Supposed to have autopilot, just no auto throttle. Agreed. There is no auto throttle modelled yet, but I don't have auto throttle. Or autopilot.
Okay.
Engine ignition is auto. The bleeds, that's all normal. How on earth do we not have an autopilot? Electrical fault? Don't think so. Maybe put your throttle in climb. Nope. Autopilot just not working. I wonder is... hang on a second. Is there an issue because I'm using the wind control stuff? I wonder with MobiFlight, is there an issue? Let's stop. Autopilot.
Flight director.
No, man, that's absolutely shagged. It's not working. Super tight, good to see you. Next to the emergency light. Wailing for? Is there autopilot on the overhead? Armed. No, nothing there. It should just work. Check EFB for failures. Good shout. Random failures are off. Easy, Murphy. Don't blow through your sign.
Romeo Mike, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb and maintain flight level 320, 5 Romeo Mike. Just in the nick of time because I absolutely blasted through what the last gave me. 320. 320. On the way up.
Flight director.
Like, some buttons are working, but some aren't. Is there a button here that, like, turns stuff on or off? Have I... That's so weird, isn't it? Failure in the EFB. I don't know. It won't engage the autopilot at all, which is very strange, isn't it? Now, just try and maintain what it is we're doing here. I've no autopilot. It's like not playing at all. Barrow. What's mean the barrow? Set standard. Or standard. Right. Right, let's figure this one out. Mr. Martini, good to see you. Check tablet for failures. There's nothing in it. We've done that. Failures, random failures are turned off. General, flap, hydraulic pump. Electrical failures? But shouldn't it tell me if there's a failure? No? Like if I had an autopilot failure, would it not tell me? Right, let's say electrical failure. Okay, now there's an autopilot button, but she's flashing. Right, turn that stuff off for a minute. Now, there's something not right here. That autopilot, it kind of worked for a second. Heading, autopilot. She just won't engage. LNAV, VNAV, it's just going, it'll go my nav. VNAV is armed, right? Now, unless I'm like completely stupid and there's something here in front of me I've completely forgot. But I don't think so. Everything there looks good. That all looks good. This all looks good. There's no reason why it shouldn't work. I think you leave your nav on. Yeah, but see, nav is armed, right? But when you go to engage the autopilot, nothing. Like, nothing at all. It's dead.
Hello there.
Bit of manual flying. Bug? Never came across this bug. We've no it's like just, oh, hang on now, that's only this stuff. There's no circuit breakers modelled. I mean, we can try and use the shed to see if that's the problem. I don't think so though.
GPWS system failure.
Right, we'll turn it back on now.
GPWS available.
Autopilot. Nope, nada, nothing. Just checked. No reports of any autopilot. Anything on the yoke? No, circuit breakers aren't. Oh wait, hang on, some of them are. Oh, they are. Right, and visually sticking out there. That one. No. Oh, they're all in. Oh, they're all in. Let's have a look. FADEC, guidance, GSD, MFD, FADEX, avionics. Avionics, expand, audio, nav, transponder, fuel, nav, weather radar, DME, air conditioning and pressure. Okay, check the far side now briefly. Avionics, generators, FADEC, different power settings, avionics, servos, VHF power, lights, oxygen,
Hello there.
data recorders, emergency batteries.
Autopilot.
Did you hear it? Okay, there's a light on. That says autopilot off. Press and hold. Very strange. Doesn't the Phenom autopilot need the yaw damper enabled? Yaw damper is enabled. Good on this one, isn't it? Right, level off there, Chief. Easy now. Easy now. Whoever said autopilot wasn't a necessity. Alright, let us trim ourselves out. Speed is going fairly okay-ish. Get ourselves back on track here. We're a little bit left of where we're supposed to be. Aircraft systems. No faults. Status. I've no alerts. Nothing's given out. Most unusual, isn't it? Most unusual. What's your altitude, Murph? I wonder was there an issue because I was trying to use the Moby flight? You know what I mean? I wonder is that where the issue was? Because this is real strange.
We can expect the Nintendo 1 arrival, gale transition, and set about 10 minutes for airfly 7 up level.
Autopilot.
That's just nuts, man. I wonder is there a keybind? Gibbo, didn't you say you found an extra button bound to something? Auto throttle, auto throttle. Yaw damper. Toggle autopilot master, which is number 6. Just doesn't want to work. Try killing Moby flight. I did, I have it off. Maybe try Moby flight again. There's a new version. Let's find out, friends. Read about the new features.
Hello there.
Alright, let's see what happens. Could be flow related? I don't use autopilot with flow. Listen, it's never happened before. Jesus, Murphy, altitude. It does look like there's a keybind problem, doesn't it? What a way to ruin your day. No, man, it's so weird, isn't it?
Heads up, you should be expecting 17 right or 17 left into Henderson, 7 up level.
If you've ever flown the TBM 930, just upgraded from 172. Ooh, yeah, TBM is a great way to go, man. TBM is awesome. Yeah, like we can follow that as well. Good news, Murph is really good at hand flying. It's strange though, because like, it's just strange, isn't it? Like, there's no master switch. That's just gonna wreck my head. Very strange. There's no other buttons I can think of. I think we have an issue with the airplane. Is there another way we can do this? Electrical, engine systems, voice maintenance. No. Utilities.
5 Romeo Mike, descend via Nintendo 1, Guile transition into Henderson Executive, altimeter 29906.
Roger, descend via Nintendo 1 Guile transition into Henderson, altimeter 29906, 5 Romeo Mike. I mean, we're not a million miles off what we're trying to do, but like, the altitude, I'm a...
5 Romeo Mike, contact Los Angeles Center on 133.2.
Over the center on 133.2, 5 Romeo Mike. Yeah, this thing is just shagged, isn't it? Los Angeles Center, November 235 Romeo Mike, descending from flight level 320. We're on the Nintendo 1 Guile transition into Henderson. Watch the speed. Daddy Plum, good to see you. Final Rabbit, good to see you. Autopilot shagged on the Phenom. But she won't engage. (133.2). Los Angeles Center, November 235 Romeo Mike, descending now, flight level 300 on the Nintendo 1 Guile transition into Henderson. Wasm crash.
November 235 Romeo Mike, Los Angeles Center, good evening.
No, it's not a Wasm crash. Because the autopilot, everything on the autopilot is working bar activating the autopilot. It works fine for Pyrotech. Yeah. Like, I can change the various autopilot modes, right?
Flight director.
But it just won't, she just won't follow. It just won't engage the autopilot.
5 Romeo Mike, FYI, they're changing operational directions shortly. You'll probably still get runway 35 left from approach while they shift.
Roger, thanks for that, 5 Romeo Mike. That's deadly, isn't it? Like, what do you do if you don't have an autopilot? Okay, well, you just fly it manually. But I've never had that issue with this airplane before. I'll need to talk to Raoul on it. And we just need to focus on flying this approach a little bit better. Because I'm in a friggin' hoop, lads. I think it was ahead of the lads on operational switch up. Did you get in without changing, yeah? Can't drive your car without a GPS working? Right, let's try and follow this a little bit better now. So we need to be down at 240. What's after 240? 10,000. Right, keep it at 10,000. As we continue to drop. Keeping an eye on our speed as we do this. No, that's fine. Small little left hand. There's a number of things that could have shagged this. This could have been the wing control stuff, which is possible, right? Or
Flight director.
it could have been the it could have been Moby Fly. Yeah, that just doesn't want to work. Autopilot. And yet we did all our, we did all our tests before we departed. Everything was working fine. So it's something else that's caused the issue. I'll talk to Raoul on it anyway. Let's see what happens. Good job, ATC has been nice to us. Like, we didn't really deviate far off our ATC plan. And, like, our altitudes have been fairly alright-ish, kind of, sort of, right? But, like, yeah. I mean, they easily could have been a little bit more stricter, couldn't they? We get to Bison, that's going to be a sharp right-hand turn. Rate of descent, a little bit fast. Well, he's off on this. Have you tried deleting the autopilot keybind? Yeah, like it's there's only one bind for it. Like if I press and hold the toggle, it flicks on and off. If I just press it once, it's gone. Is it an input repetition thing? No, that doesn't work either.
One arrival into Henderson. We're flight level 240 for 105.
Like the fact that it doesn't work on the airplane itself should be, you know, the fact that it's not coming up on the aircraft. If you're trying to toggle that directly with the aircraft and it's still not working, it's shagged. Forget your button binding. Like if you can't press the button here and it comes up on the screen, there's something wrong. It's possible the latest update broke it. It's possible. I've never heard of it though. Or should be grand. Right, let's level out here a little bit. We got the Bison, and then it's going to be a right-hand turn, and then Jesus, and then we ramble in. Easy now. It's working fine for idle cutoff. Yeah, it's just it's a Murphism. Something somewhere upset the laws of physics with the plane. You know, is this an old plane? No, it's brand new, man. Orders a switch, putting the autopilot disengage command. Yeah. Which I imagine could be coming through from MobiFlight. But again, if I disengage MobiFlight...
Mike Romeo Mike, contact Las Vegas approach on 125.475.
Over to approach on 125.475. 5 Romeo Mike, see ya. Las Vegas approach, November 235 Romeo Mike, 12,600 for 10,000. Oh, it really looks good in the evening, doesn't it?
November 235 Romeo Mike, Las Vegas approach. Good evening, Henderson Executive, altimeter 29906. Expect the VOR runway 35 left approach into Henderson Executive. Advise you have information, go.
Roger, altimeter 29906. Expect the VOR runway 35 left approach. Into Henderson Executive, advise information golf. We'll give you a call back with that. Yeah, that's just like wrecking me head. We need to fix it.
Romeo Mike Roger, altimeter 29906. Expect the VOR runway 35 left approach into Henderson Executive. Advise when you have information golf.
Autopilot disengaged. Yeah. Eddie's here, good to see you. Hope you're well. Arva, welcome in. 44 months, buddy. Cheers, man. I don't even want to ask what my passengers are. 29906. Right, easy now, plane. Stop acting the muppet. It'll be a right turn here now in a second. Henderson ATC. Okay, right turn coming in. Come on, Aegis, you can do it. 120775. I'm probably too far away to get it. Sourdough man, good to see you. You can always ask for vectors. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to. We'll see. I want to keep it at 10,000.
Autopilot.
That's wrecking me head. It's as if there is something bound, or English Murph, there's something bound to friggin' that autopilot. Autopilot. Toggle. No. Autopilot. Auto space pilot. No. Autopilot disconnect. Wait now. Wait now. Yeah, up there. Anyway, we won't get too excited. What's your altitude coming in? Jeez, look at that for scenery. Look, isn't that gorgeous? I can't get the ATIS. Approach November 235 Romeo Mike. VFR request, or IF4 request.
Romeo Mike, state your request, VFR or IFR?
5 Romeo Mike, we're IFR. We're having an issue with our autopilot. We can't get it to engage, so we're going to request vectors. Also, I'm unable to tune the ATIS frequency at Henderson. Can you tell me what the weather is there too, please? Like if I search for input, toggle autopilot master. If I search
Romeo Mike, turn right heading 320, vectors for the VOR, runway 35 left approach.
Roger, right heading 320, vectors for the VOR, runway 35 left approach for 5 Romeo Mike. Also, can we request the ATIS information for Henderson?
Romeo Mike, Henderson IDIS information golf, wind 200 at 7 gusting 17, visibility 10, scattered clouds at 12, 12,000, temperature 38, dew point 12, altimeter 29906.
Roger, we copied that. 5 Romeo Mike. Jason, that's brilliant. SayIntentions machine's impressive. If I didn't know better, Murph, I would think you were on VATSIM. Dude, it's so good. And like, right, here's me with an issue, and I'm able to communicate with ATC in my natural voice to say, listen, I have a problem. I need a bit of help. I can't tune in. I can't get the ATIS. Science is working against me. Can you tell me what the weather is doing? So yeah, we'll give you vectors, no problem. Turn right heading. This is what we're going to try to do. And then they're able to read me back the weather. Like, it's brilliant. Like, it really is brilliant. Anyone starting out who wants to learn how to fly online, or if you just want to have that experience of flying online, it's a no-brainer, lads. It's, you know, I've seen it progress over the years, and like, it's just after getting to the stage now where it can be quite lonely flying without it in some way, shape or form, be it that you have your co-pilot or your cabin crew the groupie aspect, you know, it's quite insane. But we're just having a mare of a night without any autopilot. That's just a good one now. And I guarantee you, if I restarted the aircraft, she'd be fine. But sure, look it. We're trying to maintain this heading now of 320. That's what they gave us. So we're slightly off, but we're kind of alright. They may or may not give us any vectors or any altitude. We'll see. Lately been impressed by SayIntentions, has been given speed changes and requests for spacing. Yeah, like it's class. And like, you have all these options as well. I mean, if you want, it won't do much of that. Is this ATC a real person or AI? It's AI, Master of Mirrors. Asking for vectors because I'm not used to non-RMP. Yeah. It's AI, but like, it's a different kind of beast. You know, it's like she's fully programmed with people. Now, I'm a little bit concerned we're on a bit of a mad heading here, 320. And approach November 235 Romeo Mike.
Romeo Mike, good evening.
5 Romeo Mike, we're still on a heading of 320. We're level here at 10,000 feet. We're looking for vectors for runway 35 left into Henderson. We have an issue with our autopilot, so we have to fly manually. Oh, you poor devil, you have to fly manually, you know. Yeah, the Phenom is a great airplane. This is some sort of a technical glitch we're after getting tonight, but sure, listen, we'll run with it. It's all part of the experience.
5 Romeo Mike, turn right heading 320, vectors for the VOR, runway 35 left approach.
Okay. Roger, right turn 320, vectors for the VOR, runway 35 left approach. November 235 Romeo Mike. Alright. Stay on head. I've no autopilot. This is absolutely hilarious, isn't it? Jesus. And the good news is, you know, we've lots of people with us. There's lots of people here, look. It's pretty cool. Did the free trial now, really thinking of getting it? I just think some people, it depends how you frame it, lads. If you think to yourself, right, it's whatever, 14 or 15 quid without tax a month, you're thinking, oh no. But then if you say, well, listen, it's about half the price of a Discovery flight. Sorry, it's about the price of one Discovery flight for an entire year. You know what I mean? Maybe your GSX is like mine, Hermit, yeah. It's so strange. Something somewhere has failed in the aircraft. It's a bug. It's not, this isn't like a technical issue. This is a, something happened that was, it was, something's happened outside of completely the ordinary, you know? Like, what we're, you know, what we mean by that is, what's your altitude? What we mean by that is, quite possibly turning on the likes of Movi flight with the wind control stuff has caused an issue. And it won't undo that issue. You know? Because it can absolutely interact with the autopilot, it just won't turn the shagging thing on. And I don't know what I'm missing for it to do that. Very, very strange. But that's a headache for another day, you know. Alright, just watch our altitude here. Don't want to be dropping too much. We do need to be dropping altitude though. Not below 7,200. Nah, it's alright, Elric. Raoul has bigger and better things to be doing than worrying about what Murphy broke. No, I'll chat to him later. There's no panic. He's going to ask how did you do it? And I'm going to say I don't know. And then he's going to say, Murphy, why are you such an idiot? And I'd be like, you know what I mean? I'll test this again when I have everything turned off, and I'll load back in using using that Moby flight profile. If that breaks again, Raoul, this is the issue. Now there's something he can look at. He can okay, I'll just stop that from happening, you know? Which I can't, he can't do much for me here. November 235 Romeo Mike, request descent.
Romeo Mike, descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend and maintain 7,000 for 5 Romeo Mike. Getting a little bit worried, but we're okay. Big mountainous rocks and things and stuff. Speed is alrighty. Is the Phenom free? No, it's a payware aircraft, but it's brilliant. Marv, look at the yellow bars at the center of your PFD. That's not the right symbology for the flight director. I think your AHRS has failed. Maybe. Well, come here. If that failed, shouldn't I get an error? I'd have an error with those.
5 Romeo Mike, turn right heading 320.
Turn right heading 320, 5 Romeo Mike. Mr. TPHI is here, good to see you. Isn't it a gorgeous jet though? Like, it is absolutely a class act, isn't it? Look at this stage.
Help from being tailgated.
Are you tailgating?
I looked at my TCAS, you're about a mile and a half behind me.
There you are now. Sometimes I'm in front of you, sometimes I'm behind you. Easy now, Jemima. Right, 7.5. 320. Look at the scenery. Jesus. Yeah, Mr. TPHI, well worth it. Dan is here, good to see you. Sir Beaky, good to see you. David Ryan, good to see you. Just downloaded 2024. Flyby camera cockpit is moving everywhere by itself. With Flow, is it? Or not Flow, did you hear me? Chase plane. That's Chase plane. Master of Mirrors, they will be putting it there at some stage. That's their plan.
Romeo Mike, speed 200 knots.
Speed 200 knots, 5 Romeo Mike. Alright, slow her down, Betsy. Just getting serious now.
Flight Romeo Mike, turn left heading 305.
Left heading 305, 5 Romeo Mike. Right. Speed come down, 305. And we've no autopilot.
Autopilot.
See, it's weird. The flight director comes on, you see. Anyway, we won't worry about it, lads. Watch your height. Watch your speed. She'll get a bit, little bit bumpy here now, I think. What runway did they tell us into Henderson?
actives are the 1.7s, but I believe he gave you 3.5.
He's giving me 3.5, but we're not really on an owl intercept. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, 1.7 left, so good luck to you.
Yeah, we're all counting on you. We are headed for the airport, but we shall see. Nothing like a challenge, lads, huh? Nothing like a challenge. The Phenom can be tricky to hand fly. Yeah. It's gorgeous though. It's absolutely gorgeous. We'll need a bit of a course correction here, I'd say.
5 Romeo Mike, 5 miles from Eggnut, turn right heading 320. Descend and maintain 5,700 until established on the final approach course. Clear for the VOR, runway 35 left approach.
November 235 Romeo Mike, we'd like to request the visual approach. We're going to cancel IF4 and transition to VF4. All it can tell me now is shag off.
5 Romeo Mike, IFR cancellation received, radar services terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VF4, frequency change approved, 5 Romeo Mike. Have a good day. Henderson Tower, November 235 Romeo Mike. We're on a visual approach, runway 35 left, full stop.
5 Romeo Mike, you have not been cleared into the Bravo airspace. Exit the Bravo immediately. Once cleared, advise when ready to copy phone number for possible pilot deviation.
That's not right.
Romeo Mike, enter right base for runway 35 left.
Roger, enter right base, runway 35 left, 5 Romeo Mike.
November 235 Romeo, Mike Henderson Executive Airport Tower, enter right base for runway 35 left.
Roger, enter right base, runway 35 left, 5 Romeo Mike. And 5 Romeo Mike, we are on right base, 35 left.
5 Romeo Mike, enter right base, runway 35 left.
Right base, 35 left, 5 Romeo Mike. This is going to be sporty.
High speed.
Yes, I know we're high speed.
High speed.
Tower, 5 Romeo Mike, turning final, runway 35 left. Oh, we're very high. And we're very fast.
5 Romeo Mike, winds 200 at 7, gusting 17, runway 35 left, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 35 left, 5 Romeo Mike. We're going to overshoot this a bit. How's the Phenom like it's slipping? You're alright, Betsy. It's all, you're alright. We're just going to throw it into a bit of a slip.
It's not the plane, it's the pilot.
We've been fighting autopilot issues.
Runway 35 left.
Easy now, we're coming in way too fast. Come on, Betsy. Come on, Betsy. Easy now. Alright. Speed's coming down. Easy now. Easy now. Okay, watch the flare. Easy.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Jesus, who was that? Alright, hold it there. David Bay, you devil. Jesus. 50 feet a minute, though. A bit of manual braking. And we will vacate at Golf. That's in. Jesus, what a day in the airplane for like failures and everything. And 5 Romeo Mike vacated onto Golf. Taxi to parking via Golf, 5 Romeo Mike. Golf will stay on.
Approaching runway 17 right.
Right. Romeo Mike, exit at Golf if able. Contact ground on 127.8.
127.8 for November 235 Romeo Mike. Ground, November 235 Romeo Mike. We're on Alpha just at uniform. Request parking at the FBO. Will you have an autopilot in the chopper? What I'll do...
Romeo Mike, taxi to park stand 46 via uniform. Good day.
Roger, parking stand 46 via uniform, 5 Romeo Mike. What I'll do, I'll reload the aircraft anyway, just to make sure it's fixed. Most unusual. Most unusual.
17 right.
Alright. I think the lesson for that one there was, though, despite all the issues I was having, ATC pretty much looked after me the whole way. Bar one thing. It was getting itself very very excited with the class Bravo. Or was it Delta? It was Bravo, wasn't it? Really? Right? You want me to go right? Oh, hang on. You want me to pin up there? Look. Ah, yes. What exactly are you doing? I have to back it up, is it? I'm not backing it up. We're all right here, Betsy. After the shagging night I've had, right, flight director off, yaw dampener off, and the autopilot is completely shagged. So what we're going to do, we're going to end the flight. We're going to start back off here with the autopilot just to see, and we'll turn off Moby flight here as well. Moby flight needs to be turned off, I'd say. Right, exit that. And we'll start off here on 35 left, just for the crack. Right? I just gone VF4, that's why it gave out to me, yeah. But I went VF4 inside the approach. I confused it. I should have just, I didn't need to cancel IFR. This would have been, look, I'm just doing the visual approach. And that should have been it. They would have handed me over to tower then naturally. Do you know? Right, let's see if the aircraft looks better now. Right, so the bleeds are off. Flight director. Autopilot won't engage. Yaw dampener's okay. Now we can arm heading. Set it to heading. We can arm vertical speed. And we can set that for 2000. So let's see what happens here, right?
No takeoff. Brake.
You're alright, Betsy, don't worry about it. Right, power up. Okay, what's the old rotation? Okay, flaps. Gear. No, autopilot ain't working at all. No autopilot. Alright. That's a back to FS Reborn at that, because there's something broken. I wonder, is there an update needed? Let us see, friends. Let us see. FSR. Do. Or I wonder, is there a conflict with something else? You know? No, Malky, it's always worked this way. It's always worked this way. Do you know? FSR 300. We'll just force it to re-download. Guess you need to rebind it. Shouldn't have to. Like, that autopilot control works on... It always worked in this airplane. It's always worked. So it's just very strange that it's not. You know what I mean? So we'll load in again just for the giggles. I always download my aircraft. So funny enough, Gibbo, with the Phenom, there was actually a bug if you downloaded the aircraft. Isn't that mad? But now streaming it, there appears to be a bug. If it still doesn't work, I'll do some troubleshooting with Raoul. I'm not mad. Like, the autopilot servos. I'm just not mad on this. Like, I don't think we're going to get this working at all. Like, the flight director's working. That's what I can't fathom. You know what I mean? Now it says aligning here, so let's allow that to align. Maybe that's an issue. But you get it. You get a message up on this to say we have an issue. You know what I mean? Like your crew alert system will always tell you if there's an issue. Toggle autopilot master. So it's not bound in there. See, there's nothing else in there for autopilot. You know the way some models have extra equipment? No.
200.
Still doesn't work, lads. So if I press and hold it, you can hear it say autopilot, right? But it just won't engage.
High speed.
Isn't it absolutely mad, isn't it? Right, that's a Murph and Raoul discussion at some stage. Anyway, look, the main thing is at least we got here. At least we got here. Do you know what I mean? So what we're going to do now, friends, we're going to load into some choppers. This is the second part of tonight's stream, and we're going to take a Dauphin because we're flying this around Vegas. Right. So how is this all going to turn out? Oh, we have some very nice options. Malaysian, Maryland State Trooper, interesting. BAC helicopters. I love flying the long nose variant, so we might just do that. That's a very nice looking machine. Had to take the exec heli, I suppose. What's she down as? She's a should be passenger. EI Pro, isn't that
Hello
her? VIP. Aha. Aha. Server on the Southeast Asian server. This is going to be interesting. EI Pro, there she is. Into Vegas. Right, back into Henderson. And we'll Yarrow, we're fine around here. Time of day, we're going to change that now because it was evening time, so we're going to call it, I suppose, around 7:30, will we? And we'll have a look now to see what happens. So what we're doing here, this is pretty much just a flight around Vegas at night time. That's the plan, you know. Southeast Asian server. That's what we're aiming for. Hello, Dauphin. It won't be a little bit darker than this. Well, bro, good to see you, bud. Yeah, just a bit of an issue with the where's this now? Okay, but I can't count, so I'm just asking you to answer a question because I'm a tick. I'm like, hello. Anyway, hello, Dauphin, but it's a short-nosed Dauphin, so it looks strange and weird and you know. But anyway, right, let us see. Make sure my controls are set up for this machine. I think the slew at the beginning screwed up the alignment, hence the yellow bars. No, because like if that was the case, it'd have done it on all of them. Do you get me? It'd have done it on all of them, Andy. Because I ended the flight, picked a new flight, and it was still shagged. So no, wasn't that, I'm afraid. Like whatever about the first flight, yes, but the second flight, each time I went back to the main menu to reload it, it should have been fine then. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll talk to Raoul. He'll 100% say, Murphy, you're an idiot. You broke it, and that's the end of it. You know what I mean? Now, are all these buttons going to work? They won't because someone just spawned in beside me. Over here, look.
Hello there.
Now, we do always have this issue with this chopper. That key bindings don't work. And I think this is going to be no different. Let us see what happens, because now that's not working. Mongoose. AS365, isn't it? Or is it AS65? There we go. So we're looking here for the lights. So there's buttons here. Here's all the buttons for the lights, but you know, 25, 25. That's all wrong, like. Where does it get this from? I know it works. It's just an oddity with buttons, isn't it? System reboot to fix it, maybe. What folder do I put GSX into? It has its own Kieran, I think. It should install itself into your community folder. But it should install itself, I think. It's been so long since I've done that. Right, do we have sounds? Oh, Jesus, then. We've no sounds in the aircraft. So, going back to Gibbo. You know the way you download your aircraft, right? Change your aircraft after a flight and see if the sounds work in it. Because on mine, they don't. I need to restart the sim. So if I do a flight in one aircraft and then change it to a different aircraft, it's not loading in the sounds because all the aircraft are downloaded. So what I'm going to have to do, I said I was going to do this the other day and I didn't. I'm going to delete everything and then just stream them again. You know? Why do I have a legend Dave stuck in my head? Because it's always Dave. He's a legend. And it's from Flight of the Conchords. Didn't you mess with the sound files though? Yeah, that's only the sound AI files. You know? So that's only... That sound file is only for other sounds, other aircraft. Which is really weird. So, like, you don't actually need them in there, you know? But now the issue is the aircraft won't load its sound file. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's just one of those things. We don't know what it is, but we'll get flying and it's going to be grand and we won't worry about it. I need to basically delete all my aircraft and then put all the and here's the thing. If I check out what a streamed aircraft is, right? Here's the issue. If I go to a streamed aircraft, which are these, right? Like the FSR, for example. Where is this now? Fulcrum, Intruder. These are all streamed aircraft, right? Now, hang on. The tags Dauphin. Like, there's the sound files because they're streamed. I wonder, is that where the issue is? That's hilarious. So, like, the Dauphin uses Nemeth's AI pack, or Nemeth designs sounds for multiplayer. You know? Everson, good to see you. Very strange, isn't it? What else? Another aircraft. Banderante. Where would it come up with the FSR? Because that has to be streamed, right? So FSR aircraft. Asobo Asobo aircraft. What does it come in? Microsoft aircraft, I suppose. Airport aircraft. Phenom, there we go. Content, sim objects, airplanes, common, sound and sound AI. That's what I don't understand. These aircraft are streamed and their sound folders stay local, which makes sense. But if you download the aircraft fully, right? As in you go to your official, and I've removed the sound AI folder, it's like it's trying to stream them back to you again. So no matter what you do, you're shagged. You're absolutely shagged no matter what way you do it. We'll have to figure out all this. This is like a day's work. But we'll figure it out. We will get the better of it. And we'll shout at it. And roar and all the jazz until it's done. But yeah, we'll have to figure out how. Right, anyway, our plan of attack, lads. We're going to be taking off out of Henderson. And from Henderson, we're going to head up the road. And it's a tour over Las Vegas. I say a tour, we're just going to do some sightseeing. I want to have a look at next year's expo. What's the name of the hotel? What's the name of the resort where it's on? I forget. Where's this now? We want to go to Satellite. And let me see. So it's near the golf course. So there's the strip. There's the golf course. So it's over here, is it? It's around here some. Oh wait, hang on. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. I forget the name of it, but that's what it is. Old veteran, your computer is alive. Brilliant. Will you be landing on the sphere? We'll head up that way. Yeah. So that's where Expo's on next year. And we're a bit off the strip. But as I said,
time to pull the big switch, good buddy.
We'll do a bit of rambling around. Do you know what I mean? Alison Johnson, welcome aboard. Many thanks for the raid. Good to see Ali.
Oh Jesus!
I've had a night of it. Because my autopilot wouldn't work in the Phenom. I need to talk to Raoul and say, Raoul, I've broken your absolutely gorgeous airplane. You know. Hope you had a lovely stream, Ali. Welcome in. We're going to do some chopper flying over Las Vegas. If you'd like to join us, we're on the Southeast Asian server. I wonder, actually, will SayIntentions manage some of this in a helicopter? That could be interesting. We'll try it for the crack and see what it says. All it can tell us is no. Or explode. One or the other. You know what I mean? We'll find out. Free bro, you're very kind. 8 months, my dude. Thank you very much indeed. Did you see the Dauphin 428 stuff I posted? The Dauphin 428. Stand by. When did you do that, Gibbo? Facebook. Or as we like to call it, that place with the thing you know. Right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, hang on. Did you paste it in the flying circus? Let's see now. Let's go looking. I'll be getting intercepted 6 ways from Sunday. If I do this on multiplayer, I think. You're grand. Don't be worrying about it. Right, let's have a look. Do. No, Gibbo. Don't see that, buddy. I don't see it. Right, into Henderson. This is just going to be nice and relaxing. Yes, a hassle-free evening of some beautiful aviation flying in the United States at about 7:30. There we go. Let's have a look. Yeah, Gibbo, I don't see it posted, man. We'll find it, though. We'll find it. There sounds. Our aircraft has sounds. Rejoice. Excellent. Jefferson, good to see you. Just booked your flight to Vegas. Did you? Virgin Atlantic, Manchester to LAS. Direct? They let you book that far ahead. Jesus. I saw there was flights. I was looking at flights that was via London Heathrow. They weren't actually too mad. Adam Controls is here. Good to see you. The flights via Heathrow, I think, were like €550 return each. Your poor house is fully occupied. What happened, Scott? Who do you have staying with you? Right, remove those. Get some power into this machine because we're going to want some fuel. Weight and balance. We'll top her up here a small bit. 76 trombones. 81, please. Hello. That'll do. Right, we're a VIP helicopter. And we look to be in tip-top shape. We're going to get the aircraft started up, and it's going to be VF4 flying. We'll put in a request to SayIntentions, and we'll see what they have to say about this. Inverters coming on, generators coming on, fuel booster pumps coming on. Avionics, crank these up as well. We'll go to our overhead. So we want the cabin lights, notices, anti-collision lights, position lights. Crank all these lights up. We want to be able to see what's going on at night time. And we should have some NVE if we need them as well. Looking good here, looking good there. We'll turn off the horn on this one because it'll be loud. Is everything now looking good? Buttons? Yes. Exterior buttons? Yes. Okay. Let's start this one up. Kilo Hotel November Delta. Okay, engine 1. And let's see what we're going to do here. I think we're set up. Fire for effect. Ooh. Okay, we're going to look for 40% here. We have rotation. 40%, the engines are able to sustain themselves with the fuel flow. That's 40%. And now introduce some fuel. Turbines be moving. Accelerate. You flew this tonight, Ali, did you? Nice. No, the poorhouse, as some were talking about spending too much money. I see. What's the temperature coming up? Easy. Okay.
Allow myself to introduce myself.
The airport is named after a Henderson family who took care of Sasquatch named Harry. Murph, would you prefer choppers to fixed wing? I enjoy both. I love flying choppers though. Alright, engine 2 roaring to life. Make sure that they're not at 100%. That's okay, we can monitor them here. 40%. Fuel coming in, watching our temps. Flight to San Francisco with Aer Lingus and then drive to Flight Sim Expo. You could do that. It's like a 6-hour drive, isn't it? You could do that. We're looking good. Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Okay. That's a good start. Autopilot lanes 1 and 2. We're looking good here. We're looking good there. And here. Alright, next up is going to be some ATC coverage. So let's go into the pilot portal for this one. So, group flight, pilot portal, settings, aircraft call sign. We're going to do a new one. So we're going to say new. It's going to be helicopter 235. Add. New. Add. Helicopter 235, right? Flight plan. VF4. S. Oh Jesus, what's a Dauphin ICAO code? AS365. What's the altimeter here? $2,400. Equipment, comments, flight route, over city tour. Okay, we filed that. AS365. Trying to get the joystick cord to plug into your AB6. Eek. 8 to 9 hours to drive. No way. Oi, if you read me F... Wait, oh wait, hang on. What to say now? Yeah, is that for tomorrow?
Hello there.
Oh, come on, Epic. Yeah. Brilliant. Let's see what happens here. This may or may not work, lads. Your guess is as good as mine, but sure. Let's see what happens. Right? Thomas, thank you for the follow. Okay. We'll tune into Henderson.
Heads up, Two-Tone Murphy has just joined the group.
Jesus, that absolutely deafened the crap out of me. What the hell was that? Where did that come in from? Jesus. Was it through my browser? Bloody Jesus. Right. Whew. Right, let's try this now. clearance? I don't think we need clearance for VF4, do we? We'll ask them. 118425. 118425. That's COM 1. Henderson clearance, a very good evening. Helicopter 235. We are an AS365 on the ramp. We're looking to do some VF4 operations over Las Vegas at an altitude of 3,500 feet. This may not work, I don't know. Well, bro, good to see it. I don't think this...
Helicopter 235, maintain
Join the
VFR
group.
at or below 3,500. Departure on 125.475, squawk 7457.
Oh, hang on a second, it can do it. Roger, maintain VFR at or below 3,500 feet. Departure 125.475, squawk 7457. Helicopter 235. 7457. 7457. Altitude report. How do we,
Helicopter 235, read back correct. Contact ground on 127.8.
Over the ground, 1278. Helicopter 235. How do we get her from stop screaming at me to say someone joined the group? Because that was very, very loud. Ground, helicopter 235, type Dauphin. We will be flying over Las Vegas VF4 on a city tour, not above altitude 3,500 feet, requesting taxi to the active for a liftoff. Ah yes, the Airbus A3
Helicopter 235, runway 17 right taxi via Foxtrot Alpha Hotel. Climb and maintain 3,500. Advise ready for liftoff.
Roger, we're going to be taxiing on Foxtrot Alpha Hotel, and we'll be climbing up to 3,500 feet. We will advise when ready for lift. Helicopter 235. Right, let's see what happens. So, lights on, trim off. Great.
Helicopter 235, read back correct. Advise when ready for liftoff.
If okay, we're ready for lift right here on the ramp. Helicopter 235. That'd be cheeky of us. I wonder will they give us a lift.
Helicopter 235, contact tower for liftoff clearance.
Perfect. Over the tower for helicopter 235. 7457. Why isn't that working? Code 7457. Enter.
Attention crew, Fibra 2C has just joined the group.
Where is that sound coming from? That's just like deafening. Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know what's. I don't know why there's sound coming through there. But like, that is ridiculous volume. That's going to deafen me. Open the mixer. Is it coming through from the app? Because I don't think it's coming from Edge. Wait now, there has to be another set and I'm missing out here. Leave that down for a minute. There has to be an option in here that There has to be an option in here that's given us that option. I don't see an option. Right, hang on. Let me talk to the lads on that. Where does this sound come from? Right, let us ask the question. I reckon it's coming through the app. But my worry is if I turn down the app, well, we could be lucky. We could be lucky. Tower, helicopter 235, ready for liftoff from the ramp via 4 over Las Vegas. Yeah, it's very low now.
Helicopter 235, Henderson Executive Airport Tower, winds 130 at 12, gusting 17. Takeoff from the ramp will be at your own risk. Proceed VFR to Las Vegas.
Roger, liftoff happening and proceeding via 4 into Vegas for helicopter 235. Thanks. Alright. Things are happening. Stuff is working. Let us go forth and multiply. Careful on the right, careful on the left, careful on the right, careful on the left. Alright, get out of their way a little bit. Got a chopper right in front of us, so we'll go beside him. Oopsie daisy. Easy now. Circle out over. Gear coming up. Did you hear, kid, when the tower spoke? It sounded pretty good, didn't it? Alright, so we're cleared up to operate.
Helicopter 235, quick advisory. They're shifting operational direction here shortly, but I'll be keeping you on runway 8 left.
Roger, we'll stay on 8 left. But also we can just touch down on the ramp later on as we're in a helicopter, if that's okay for 235. Easy now, Murph. And Tower, just to confirm, we have clearance into the class Bravo. We want to operate not above altitude 3,500 feet in and around Las Vegas.
Helicopter 235, flight following is on request. Squawk 74517 ident.
Oh bloody hell. Jeez, don't make it half awkward, do they? How do we ident on this machine? Press the button that says ident, Murphy. Alright, right turn. Exclamation.
Helicopter 235, contact Las Vegas departure on 125.475.
125.475, helicopter 235. Vegas departure, helicopter 235.
Helicopter 235, Las Vegas departure, radar contact.
Helicopter 235 would like zone access to operate in Las Vegas, not above altitude 3,500 feet under VFR conditions. Easy now.
Helicopter 235, cleared into the Las Vegas Class Bravo airspace. Maintain at or below 3,500 feet VFR. Cortez arrival at 2,500 feet.
Roger, cleared into the Las Vegas Class Bravo airspace at or below 3,500 feet VFR. Helicopter 235, thanks. Alright.
Approaching runway 8, right. Caution, caution.
Alright, we're just going to pick up a little bit of altitude. Just to give us that little bit of a separation. And we're just going to operate kind of north of the airfield.
Helicopter 235, contact Las Vegas Tower on 118.75.
Over the tower, 118.75. Helicopter 235. Tower, helicopter 235, climbing to altitude 3,500 feet.
Helicopter 235, Las Vegas Tower, climb and maintain 3,500.
Climb and maintain 3,500. Also request direct flyover of the airport. We'd like to head up to the north of the airport.
Helicopter 235, no reported traffic. Winds 100 at 13, gusting 20. Say intentions.
We'd just like to overfly the airport at the midpoint as we're transiting to the north.
Helicopter 235, no reported traffic. Winds 100 at 13, gusting 20.
Roger. We'll report clear the airport. 5 Romeo. Helicopter 235. Who am I? What am I?
Helicopter 235 approved. Remain at or below 3,500. No reported traffic.
Roger. Remain at or below 3,500. Helicopter 235. That's a rare.
Helicopter 235. Roger.
It's a rare.
Helicopter 235. No reported traffic. Winds 100 at 13, gusting 20.
All right. And we'll rumble in. And helicopter 235, we're clear of the midpoint. We'll remain to the north of the airport at this time.
Helicopter 235, roger.
Alright, let's get ourselves somewhat leveled off here. Speed is lively-ish, so we'll just ease off some of that collective. We don't need to be going too fast. We're going to get ourselves leveled out here as best we can. And just kind of just take in some of these sights, lads, because, well, be the Janey then, aren't they absolutely brilliant? Hello, world. We'll go up and down the strip as the as daytime turns into nighttime, and things will get very, 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 very fancy. We're looking good though. We're looking positively gorgeous. Have we got a bit of something in here? We have. Oh, we do. Man, look at that view. Isn't it only savage looking? And they literally just turn on the lights, look. We need a medic for Grimmy. He just crashed into the friggin' place. Excalibur. Yeah, baby.
Jesus.
Isn't it brilliant? Alright, what's your altitude? I can tell you this much, I'm very much looking forward to coming back here. Oh Jesus, Murphy, your buttons. I like the way that ATC were looking after us. So once we don't go above 3,500 feet, we're fairly safe. So we'll ramble over this way a bit. Doesn't it look very nice, doesn't it? So where are we? There's the Rio. That's where I stayed the last time at Vegas. It was absolutely deadly. And then we'll ramble down here onto the main strip. We'll see the Bellagio up here on the left hand side. There's the Sphere, of course. This is Caesar's Palace. The Mirage. We went into... Was it the Mirage or Treasure Island? We went into the Buchan Bronco. It was class. The Bellagio is there. The famous fountains at the Bellagio. So where we're staying for this year's expo, or sorry, next year's expo, let's have a look. Is it the Western? Is that where we're staying? It's Treasure Island. Ah, they're building the Hard Rock there now with a big guitar. Oh, nice. So where is it? The Western where we're staying, lads? Is it the West Gate? Is that this one here? So, or is that it there? I'd say we're close with over there, are we? Roger, helicopter 235. Oh, hang on, we'll get rid of this. We'll fly this manually. Easy now, Betsy. We'll circle around here to get an idea of what we're looking at. I think it's over here somewhere. Right by, I think that's it there. Isn't it right by the Sphere? No? The Palazzo. There's the Venetian, where Adam Controls got the dearest poker chip in history. Brilliant. Is this... I don't... Is that where we are now? No? 9 o'clock. Oh wait, it's over there, look. It's where Energizer's going, is that right? That doesn't seem right. Oh wait, the Westgate, I see it now. Target acquired, lads. Target acquired. Let's go over. Easy now. We've spotted it in the distance. Oh, it is a bit out so, isn't it? It's a bit of a trek. Interesting. I'm moving castles, good to see it. Or maybe it's just moving castles. Good to see it. So here's the West Gate. And that's his convention centre, is that right? Oh no, that's it there, look. Interesting. Apes I am, good to see it. Alright, what's our altitude? Land on the roof. We shall attempt to land on the roof. Let's have the gear. Easy now. I don't actually see a helipad on the roof, but sure. We'll see what happens, will we? Oh look, there's like a private pool on the roof. Oh, very nice. Oh wait, I have a feeling we're going to go straight through this. It's a trap. And we just hit a friggin' Jesus. Recover. Never stopped us before. Yeah, I think we're just kind of going through the roof here, isn't it? Energizer literally just went through the roof. I don't think we can go through this. Or I don't think we can land on this. If we get it into a gentle hover, we don't need to land. Nah, we're gonna go through it. Oh well. Alright. Alright, let's get a bit of an idea where we're gonna be at. So from this building, there's the strip, but it's as far away. Like, things look close in Vegas, but like they're miles away. Now we do have the monorail. With the monorail out right outside the front door, which would be nice. Drop her down into the car park there. Easy now. Easy now. Gently. Right. The Westgate. It's a bit pointy now. We're near to the Strat and the Fontainebleau Hotel. Yeah. Right, let's make it nighttime. Like proper nighttime. Oh, now you're talking. Now we are talking. Right, so let's see what we can do here, lads. Here goes test pilot. Yep, you did it, yeah. Easy. Let's get a little bit of altitude. Gear up. And we'll just kind of motor in, will we? In the buildings here, Murph. Looking good. There's Circus. And the Conrad. Is that still the Conrad? Old veteran, that's the one, buddy. That's the one. There's a Hilton. Fremont Street is way down there to our right hand side. We'll go down there now in a second. Right, there's the Hilton. Watch our altitude. And we'll head down the strip. Easy now. Nice and easy. As we ramble down. It looks great, doesn't it? It looks absolutely deadly. Easy now. It's very, 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 very cool looking, isn't it? Take your time. The Mirage. There's Caesar's Palace. Isn't it only deadly? Isn't it very good, lads, isn't it? Absolutely deadly. Deadly! Right. As we go exploring around the old strip here, it's absolutely class at the sim, isn't it? Roller in this way. There's an In-N-Out burger. Wait, what? There's an In-N-Out burger in Vegas. How did I not know this? We're going to In-N-Out burger. It has been agreed. It's going to happen. But there's the Hard Rock Cafe, but they're building a new one, Adam said. Hard left. Now. Gee, isn't that class looking, isn't it? It is savage, lads. Savage. Right, let's head down Fremont neck of the woods, we? As we rumble along. It only opened there recently. Ah. Planet Hollywood. Treasure Island. But yeah, Fremont Street is, I think that's absolutely brilliant. I really enjoyed myself there. Fremont is just a pure party atmosphere, like it's great. We'll ramble down a bit. Hey, Celine Dion. Circus. What's our altitude? For us non-party animals, it's meh. Yeah. Well, yeah, like it depends where. If you find somewhere decent at it, but yeah, there's a lot of standing around. We'll have to go back to Gillies again. Yeah, 100%, Jep. Scott would like there, actually. It's just a nice pub. The staff are brilliant, Jefferson, weren't they? Easy on the eyes, you know what I mean? Ah, brilliant. Right, we'll head down this way out towards Fremont Street. It's just down here. Old Vegas, as it's called. Down with the Golden Nugget. It'd be a saloon. Ah, a saloon. They have a gangster or a mob museum or something down here as well. Yeah, Energizer's mad, isn't it? Alright, easy now, Murph. Easy now. There's the Golden Nugget over yonder. Easy. So that area that's covered, it's all, there's a big screen on that kind of a canopy. And it's just music and, you know, bars and there's plenty of, oh Jesus, there's plenty of restaurants and stuff in there as well. Very, very good. You're at the Golden Nugget in real life. Nice. Now, I don't think we're going to fit our Dauphin inside of Fremont. It'd be some crack now if we can try it, but I don't... Will we fit? I mean, you know, we might. We're going to this view. Easy now. I don't think we will. I think this is going to be something quite stupid. But you know me, lads. You know, for science. No, we're not fitting in there. At least I don't think we're fitting in there. Oh no, we've gone through buildings and we've hit the ground. Hang on, can we get in there? Hang on a second.
Approaching runway 30.
The free... Get off the ground, Murphy. The Fremont Street Experience, is it? What do they call it? It seemed a little bit different when we were there. It's a mad place, lads. Mad place. All right. We'll head her back to Henderson. That place is hell. God, friends is here. Good to see you. Jongs, we were... Well, I was anyway. I was talking absolute raw mate. I was just saying how good I think the place is. Poor L. Jongs had to put up with a drunk Murph for a couple of minutes. Brilliant. Good to see you, lads. Hope all is well. Really excited for your upcoming releases. We can see the new avatars, man's best friend, and a new airplane. We're only saying God friends have been quiet, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. When they go quiet, it means they're actually head down working on stuff. But yeah, Fremont Street. Do you remember the heat? Oh jeez, the heat. It's freaking brilliant though, wasn't it? Mugan, have a great day, buddy. We'll see you soon. We'll make it fit. Yeah. Right, we'll head back down to Henderson. Vegas Tower, helicopter 235. We're going to be returning back to Henderson. We're going to request overfly the airport, not above 3,500 feet. Man's best friend released this morning. Oh, nice. I'll have to go pick it up.
Flight approved. Remain at or below 3,500. No reported traffic.
Overflight approved. Remain at or below 3,500 for helicopter 235. Thanks. Easy now. That's class that it knows we're a chopper and we can do this kind of stuff, isn't it? Like, isn't that brilliant? And now, SayIntentions is very quiet because I turned it down to me gadget. I need to turn it back up. That'll do. Easy now, Murph. Don't blow through the altitude. And we're heading straight back down the road to Henderson, which is down here. But yeah, very much looking forward to getting back into Vegas. It'll be a bit of crack. New welcome to the A220 video just dropped. Ooh! I remember driving down that street before the canopy was built, G-Slayer. No way, man! Isn't it proper mad looking, isn't it? It's just cool. Right, let's get our trim back into play. Right. Not above 3,500 jump up, but get down. Get down fairly lively. Down further.
Hello there.
Tack, good to see you, buddy. Janie, I looked at one of my passengers. He's the double of your man, Fidel. Is he? Went to Vegas back in 1985, Air Force Special Project. Ooh. Also, Indy announced the A220 for next week, guys. That's interesting. It's going to make next week busy. And I'm in Spain. Big the Janie. Should be busy all round. He's out. On helicopter 235, we have cleared the midpoint of the runways and are continuing south back to Henderson.
Helicopter 235, roger, no reported traffic.
Excellent. Birthday dinner with friends. Scott, is it Elaine's birthday? If so, happy birthday. How did I not remember that? They've just announced it'll be available in the marketplace next week. Ooh, nice. That's pretty cool. I suppose we want to be talking to Henderson now. Henderson Tower. Henderson Tower, helicopter 235, inbound from the north, request full stop landing, set down on the ramp if possible. Lunar Orbit, good to see you. Anyone have issues with the Dauphin? Every time I use it, the sim crashes. And when I raise...
Helicopter 235, winds 130 at 12, gusting 17. Landing ramp will be at your own risk.
Double alerts, what happened there? All is not well in the realm today. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. When I raise the gear, it makes a constant clicking sound like a switch. So, Lunar Orbit, couple of things you need to check. If your chopper is... every time... Did you download the helicopter or are you streaming it? That's my first question. The second question is the gear. Mine does the same. See that? And it's called input repetition. You need to turn that setting off on a new gear bind. Make sure that there's no input repetition. You know what I mean?
Runway 17, right. Caution, caution.
Oh, we'll have all the cautions, don't you worry. Now, there's a button here. What happened? Willie VR is here. Good to see you, bud. Doing bridge inspection work. No way. 19 months, Willie. Thank you very much indeed. I don't know why I got double the alerts, but sure isn't. You try turning it off. Input repetition. Interesting. Yeah, because I think that's what caught me out. And then what was it? What was the other thing? Hang on, get this up. The other thing that caught me out was just having a button for gear up or gear down. So input repetition and then set it to control on release. Control on release, I think, does it. Right, gear is down. That's rambling. We could go night vision here, look. Well, now isn't that terribly fancy, huh?
Approaching runway 35 left. Caution.
No, it's not using the default sim. It's a weird one. Sir Beaky, just as well as night time, no one else got to see that. Alright, ease it down. Alright. There, my friends. We have it. Pure night time, bring it a little bit brighter. Absolutely fantastic, right? Also delete the default gear bindings. Yeah, that might do it. Oh, I very much enjoy flying helicopters. The Dauphin is excellent. Hopefully you can get those issues sorted, Lunar, because it is a great chopper, man. She's a great machine. You know. Right, well, it was a night of... There's Kid Fox. It was a night of challenges. because I know autopilot on the Phenom, and then we had a bit of crack with stuff here tonight. Many things to learn and figure out. I'm going to try and I might delete all the local aircraft and then just go back onto streaming. I suspect that was the issue, you know. We'll see. It might be the best thing to do, you know. I love the chopper since we were a kid, dude. I'm the very same. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a phenomenal helicopter. It's so cool. Anyway, lads, we're back to you tomorrow at 1900 Zulu. We're going to be doing the news, as we're checking out some stuff. What are we checking out tomorrow? No individual budget just for that one. Otherwise, probably need to this overall. Right, now what are we doing? Buttons need to be pressed here. So tomorrow, the news. We're going to be catching up with the latest flights and news. We're checking out the Dornier. We might have something else to show you if it's available. I'm waiting on that. That's an if. The Vortex SC. That's that new stunt aircraft by DSD Simulations. Chicago O'Hare by Anybills. Heisenberg is going to be checking in with us from EAA Air Venture at Oshkosh. And we're going to catch up with Lord Freet from Flying Fries as well. So it'll be quite a busy one now tomorrow. So we'll see what the crack is. But tonight it was fun. A flight from Scottsdale all the way up to Henderson in Las Vegas. And then we flew then from Henderson into the city on a nighttime bit of a jaunt. It was a bit of crack this one. I enjoyed this. And yeah, the technical things I need to figure out, I'll work on in the background. You won't even know I'm doing it until, you know, you'll know I'm doing it and I complain. Do you know what I mean? But that's the story now, lads. Right, so we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much indeed for flying with us and tuning in. We've got a load of people flying with us. So good to see, lads. I love this. And, well, thank you all so very, very much indeed. We'll see you tomorrow at 1900 Zulu. So until then, you take care. Into beta, reversers, flaps in. Get out of beta. Get out of the beta. Ah! That's weird, the throttle doesn't move.
Hey, good morning.
Jerry Coogan, many thanks for the follow. Hang on, we need to get out of beta. No, that's backwards, Murph. Uh-oh. Get out! Oh, we nearly tipped it over, lads. You see it? Jesus. Why won't you get out of beta, you devil? Your controls are no longer agreeing with me. Right, what's it doing now? Not as beta. Stupid thing. Stop reversing. Ah, you need to go forwards. Think about it now, right? I'll sing it for you. Everybody's looking at my tight pants. He's got his tight pants. He's got his tight pants on. I'm actually not wearing tight pants at all. No, they're loosey-gooseys. Do you know, they're the in-house joggings or yoggings, I think. Don't panic. Just hope for the best, Murphy.